So I am absolutely thrilled to introduce you the man behind this entire 10-10-10 production, which is a huge production and my favorite, because we get to meet the 10-10-10 actors and directors and screenwriters here at this press conference today, February 2nd, 2016. And then in 10 days, we get to see the most remarkable results. And for me, it's my favorite films of the entire festival. So please introduce yourself, Mickey.
I'm Mickey Duzdevich. I'm the senior programmer at the Santa Barbara International Film Festival. I coordinate the 10-10-10. I've been with the program itself for 7 years, and then I've been with the festival for, this will be my 10th festival.
My goodness. So what are the changes you've made in 10-10? Because I remember a couple of years ago, if not last year, some of these folks met each other just today at the press conference. And why did you make that change up?
So we made that change to get better product out of the films. We realized they still needed time to scout and get cast, and it used to just be so crazy that they'd leave here and have to go find a cast of 20 people, and that would take up a lot of their shoot time and a lot of their editing time. So we made that change, and then this year we actually let the screenwriters and directors choose who they were going to work with. Instead of drawing a name out of the hat, how we've done in previous years, they actually got to pitch to all the screenwriters and all the filmmakers, and then rate each other, and then we paired them up that way.
Excellent. Wow, that's a huge change, actually. Moreover, I think most of the ones I interviewed so far today seem to be calmer, ready to go. For the most part, have very good collaboration, good foundation in communication and so forth. And so the difference for me, interviewing this year versus last year, is everybody's a whole lot more, I don't know, ready to go, would you say?
Yeah, they're so much more ready. They actually have a plan. We actually also provided producing mentors, so they have executive producers on all their films already, so they plotted out what their shoot schedule and everything, fitting in time for sleep and food and everything, but we'll see how they are in 10 days, because we know how being in close quarters for that long, people butt heads.
Yeah, they do, and ironic that the theme is tolerance.
Yeah, exactly. No, we actually came up with that theme this year due to a winner a few years back. I don't know if you remember Asia Mayrock. She won a few 4 years back, and she actually just wrote.
What was the name of the film?
I couldn't. It was about bullying.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and she just wrote a book on bullying, and it's a #1 bestseller. And ABC and Disney have named her bully ambassador. So we're doing this in tribute to her because she's made such a career for herself.
And born here at 10-10-10, all of that started with the incubation of 10-10-10?
Yeah, all of it started here with 10-10-10. She learned that she wanted to be a writer from 10-10-10, and she thanks us all the time in interviews, and she owes it all to us, and that really makes us feel great for what we do.
Oh, absolutely. I was telling them all, because I like to encourage them, that they're the future of film. And they would just nod their heads like this and smile, but they really are. This is like a laboratory in a way for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they don't realize it yet, but when they look back at it and they remember that one thing that the mentor said, or that other thing that a filmmaking mentor said, or just how the films are received in the first place, then you see that, hey, I can make it. I can do what I want. And if they just look at Asia's story. She was 14 years old and she was being bullied, and she wrote a script for us about it, and it just took off to a book deal and all these other things. And now she's at NYU and she's doing her book tour, and it's just an amazing thing.
How do you choose the mentors, or how do they choose you, or how do they find out about mentoring?
A lot of the mentors have been with us for years. They've been friends of Roger, the executive director, or friends of friends, and they keep coming back. And every time I run out of a mentor or somebody can't do it, there's another mentor to step in and say, hey, I have this person who can do it for you. They're perfect, and it's great. We just look at their track record of working with kids, and everybody wants to volunteer their time and do this. It makes them feel even better than the kids at the end of the day.
Yeah, and we interviewed 2 of the mentors, and they were absolutely thrilled. They were nearly parental.
Yes, they do take on the motherly, fatherly role very well. It's like an extension of them. It's one of their kids. It's because they're not just seeing their baby put up on the big screen. They're also seeing their grandkid being put up on that big screen.
That's a wonderful way of putting it. Well, thank you very much, Mickey. I look forward to seeing you this entire next 10 days. And sometimes I get glimpses of you here and there during the festival. But I do know that hopefully you come on my show. And also that I get to see you again at 10-10-10 when the films are screened.
Yeah, thank you for having me, and you definitely will see me at 10-10-10. And yes, I will find a way to make it to your show. We're working on it.
All right, here's what we do. We're at a starting line, and the gun is going to go off because this is a race.
Yeah.
You have 10 days to go, starting today. This is day 10, 9, 8,
7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
1. Go, go!